Well, 10,000 call project update. So, first off, how am I feeling? Feeling great. Good week, solid week, good numbers. So, but there was something really unique about this week. Really, really unique because I find that most often I'm the one kind of issuing the challenges or challenging others. And this week I was the person being challenged. So, um, when you're the guy who's normally issuing the challenges and someone challenges you, oh boy, now you got to step up and do go through the process and accept the challenge, live up to it, and put your money where your mouth is. So let's go over the numbers first. Thursday, June 11th, 41 calls made, nine conversations, one appointment booked, two appointments kept, one application. Tuesday, 40 calls, 11 conversations, zero appointments booked, zero kept, none canceled, no apps, no losses. Monday, so that was Friday of last week. Excuse me. Monday, 40 calls, 14 conversations, 8 appointments booked, rising to the challenge. One appointment kept, no cancellations, no applications. Tuesday, 40 calls, 9 conversations, 3 appointments booked, 0 appointments held, 1 canceled, 1 application. Wednesday, 14 calls, 4 answered, 2 appointments booked, 2 appointments kept, 1 cancellation, 1 application. The week was 174 calls, 47 conversations, 14 appointments booked, 5 appointments held, 2 canceled, and 3 applications for the week. So again, super, super solid week. 47 conversations. So that is really, really good. But how about 14 appointments booked, 8 booked in one day? So what was this challenge? So I had another guy within eXp Realty. He had asked me, I don't know, 5 or 6 months ago if I would help him conversation with an agent he was talking to. It was a successful agent, and he just asked for my help. And with the idea that if I helped, if we could get this agent to make the move over to EXP, we would co-sponsor the agent. So I said yes, and we had a nice Zoom meeting with this agent. The agent's out of state, or not out of state, out of town, still in the same state. So that went well. That was about 6 months ago. So the other day he calls and he says, "Hey, let's drive down to go see that agent. I'll book us dinner with him, and let's just go down and see him and check in, say hi." And I said, "That's fine, but I don't want to eat up a day of travel for one appointment. So I'll go, but here's the deal. We both have to get on the phone. We both have to call and book additional appointments." So we mapped out our time when we'd leave, which would tell us when we'd get there, how much time we'd have available. We booked our dinner appointment, and so we figured out our schedule. So we had travel, then we had dinner. We had a gap from when we arrived to when we had dinner. And then the next day we decided we'd spend the night, and we'd have the next day, and we would book appointments all the way up until a certain time, and we'd hit the road so that we were back before too late the following day. We booked 10 appointments. 10. Not 2, not 3, 10. He booked 2, I booked 8. How did that happen? I'll tell you how it happened. And the reason why this is important is because for those that are doing what I'm doing, for those that are making calls or interacting with people, don't complicate it. Let me tell you what I said. "Hi, this is Jimmy Dulin. I'll be in your town on the 29th and the 30th. And I wonder, oh, excuse me, let me go back. I'm sorry. Hi, this is Jimmy Dulin with eXp Realty. I'll be in your town on June 29th and June 30th. And I wondered if you'd be available to meet me for a cup of coffee and a conversation." Most replies were, is this recruiting? And I said, well, I am with eXp Realty, and I'd love to sit down and explain eXp Realty to you if you'd be open to it. 8 yeses. That was it. Nothing more complicated, nothing more fancy, no silver tongue, no tricky comebacks, no nothing. If it was yes, we booked it. If it was no, I said, thanks, I appreciate it. Next time I'm in town, I'll reach out again. So I mentioned this to another buddy, and he said, well, heck, don't you think we ought to try another area and you and I do it? So I don't know if this is a thing, if I just got lucky, if it was just timing, the stars aligned, the people in this particular city were more inclined to be open-minded people than they are in other parts of the state of Indiana. I don't know what it was. All I can tell you is I made those calls and I booked 8 appointments. And then I did it the next day and I booked like 3 more. So it was wildly successful with just a short, simple dialogue. Jimmy Dulin, be in your area on these dates. Would you be open to meeting with me for a cup of coffee? I don't know how it gets any easier than that, folks. And every single person asked me if this was about recruiting. And in every occasion, I said, well, I am with eXp and I would love an opportunity to share the model with you if you'd be open to it. And all of them said yes. So I guess the moral of the story is keep it simple. Don't overthink. Just do it. Just move forward. Take the step forward that you've been thinking about. Take the chance, take the risk, and just keep it as simple as what I just said. You're available on these dates. Would you be open to meeting? Maybe it'll work for you just like it worked for me. For the 10,000 Call Project, I'm Jimmy Dulin. Appreciate you coming along. And if you would, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, make a comment, help me out. I'd appreciate it. Take care. Again, you just got to ask.